Hello, hello,
Hi,
hello.
everybody.
Yay. Hello, DeSoto, and welcome to The Plug, where your business is our business. I'm your host, Nina Threech, Chairman of the Board for the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce. And today I am so excited to bring on our guest here. This is Akilah Bullard with Ink by Malaya.
Nice to be here. Hey,
Welcome,
everybody.
welcome. And so today, you guys, I really wanted to bring forth her story because she has a very unique story. And Akilah, I can't wait for you to share with us. But she is a DeSoto resident
Awesome.
who is a registered nurse who does paramedical and cosmetic services for patients who have undergone, breast cancer and had that trauma. So, Miss Akilah.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Ink by Malaya is your business. So, tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so the services that I provide is 3D areolas for breast cancer survivors, ombre eyebrows for women and men, and also micropigmentation for men for their beard and their
Mm.
scalp.
I will say, Akilah, your services, I mean, even though they are needed medically, but especially around the cosmetic industry, we have definitely seen a lot of transformations around
Yes.
women and men. And so I'm pretty sure even after this episode, your phone might be ringing off the hook for it,
Yeah.
for sure.
I hope so.
Right, right. So, what I love to do is there is a TikTok video. This is one of your clientele, and
Mhm.
she was really, really excited about coming to see you and getting her eyebrows done. And I'm excited. I want to take a look at it because you guys, I might need to
Go
come,
ahead and
Akilah.
get the eyebrows done.
Right. So let's take a look. This is actually by Sweet Life of Luscious.
Another Dallas Texas check inked by Malaya in DeSoto, Texas. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm so excited to bring you this because, baby, when I tell you I'm about to get my brows slayed, and I do not know how to do my brows whatsoever, and I found a semi-permanent solution, and I'm talking about brows that stay on 6 to 8 weeks and even up to a year with fills. Like, yes, baby, when I tell you Akilah was so professional, she taught me everything I needed to know, got a medical background, and you can click the link in the bio and find out more about what she do. But fellas, she can even fill in them beards too. Okay, so like literally, baby, when I tell you the before, you already seen it, but during the process it's still a tattoo, so it's gonna sting a little bit. But when she put that numbing cream on, baby, we was good to go, and the brows was definitely given Taraji. Okay, but I feel so complete now, and you get $10 off if you let her know let's sent you, so you already know I got you, baby. Let's go. Another doubt.
Wow. I mean,
Yes.
this is a thing.
It is, and it's been around for some time, but like most stuff in the cosmetic industry, is very, very new.
Mm-hmm.
So when people see it, they want to get it done, and my whole core thing is just building confidence,
Yeah.
and seeing people build their confidence through my services is just something that I love seeing.
I think it's really, I mean, even her makeup. Listen,
Yes, her makeup
ma'am,
was
Miss,
on
all
point.
right, shout out to you, Sweet Life, because I mean, her makeup was, and then, of course, obviously, your eyebrows that you did for her, like, really brings out her face. And I always say I'm such a plain Jane because this is what you'll get from me just eyeliner, mascara, and lip gloss. That's all I can give y'all. That's all I can give you.
And it's still beautiful.
Thank you, Akilah. Well, especially with looking at Akilah over here with this glow she has going on. So I love it. So even in that particular procedure that you did, so it really is tattooing, and it's I heard her say it's semi-permanent.
Mhm.
So like, talk to me about that. Like how, I mean, I don't know why I thought that it would be something that gets done and you have to continue to get it done after a month or two. This should let you know how naive I am about getting it done. But it's semi-permanent. How long does it last?
So it lasts 6 to 12 months. And
Wow.
that's really dependent on your skin. If you have like more of an oily skin, it can last up to 12 months, maybe a little less. But if you have more of like a drier skin, it can last 12 months, even like up to a year and a half.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it really is a long lasting service. And
Yeah.
so I'm assuming then they just kind of come up to you or come back to you rather and just kind of touch up on it.
And so I'll just touch up like the color. If they want to go darker, we can go darker, and shape out their eyebrow, just kind of line it up and
Hmm.
take away some hairs,
Hmm.
and that's it. And they'll just see me yearly to get it done.
Really? Now, even with that, so as far as for that cosmetic side, there is the paramedical side that you
Mm-hmm.
do for breast cancer patients. So talk to me a little bit about that. And I'm assuming, is that probably a different procedure than what it is for your eyebrows?
Yes. So the 3D areola that I do for breast cancer survivors is permanent.
Okay.
So it's a different ink, a different technique.
Yeah.
It's permanent. And they'll probably come see me every 4 to 5 years just to get a color boost to kind of just, pick back up the color. But that's about it.
Really? So then with the colors, so are there like how do you go about, I guess, matching, I'm assuming, like their skin tone with that area?
So I have a variety of colors, but I usually pick 5 to 6 colors.
Really?
5 to 6 colors to put the areola on them. And then if they have an areola, like, some breast cancer survivors have one nipple that they got done for the mastectomy, and the other nipple is still there. I just go use the 5 or 6 different colors to kind of match and have like a similar nipple. So it'll look the same,
Yeah.
but it's a completely flat surface that looks like it's protruding off of the breast.
So it really is like a 3D, like kind of like, I mean, I just find that fascinating to hear because I mean, when you think about all the different colors and how you match that, and I mean, I just feel like there's a real skill to that. Like, do you wear certain goggles or like, I'm fascinated to know, and I think a lot of patients that have undergone that are really interested in knowing like what is that really like, how does that really come about?
Yeah, so it's just kind of playing with colors. You got to know like the undershades of different colors and how that mix and mingle with each other. And once you can figure out that tone, then you just go in and do the work.
Do the work. And so listening to you and going into that, I remember you saying that you were a registered nurse. So how did what inspired you to kind of make that, I guess, transition from being a registered nurse into now having your own practice and doing this for patients?
Well, it started when I was working in the OR as a registered nurse. And during that time, I was working with a plastic surgeon, and he did breast mastectomies for breast cancer patients. And I was learning the whole transition for breast cancer patients mentally, physically, emotionally, before, during, and after the surgery. And throughout that time, in addition to, I was learning how to do and what 3D areola was.
Yeah.
And that's not when I started the business, though. I started my business after I gave birth to my daughter.
Oh, okay.
And that
I'm still waiting to meet her. I'm still waiting.
You'll meet her. But that motivated me because, when you're transitioning into new motherhood, you're also accepting this new postpartum body that you have. And at that time, I was thinking, I was like, a lot of women and men go through this emotional change, whether it's through new motherhood, breast cancer, old age, even post-athletes. We have to figure out this new norm and accept it. And so, like, that's the basis of my company is building confidence. So whether it's through micropigmentation for the beard and scalp for men, or the eyebrows, or especially the 3D areolas, seeing people come in and get the service done, and when I show it to them, they're so happy.
Yeah.
That is what I love, building confidence, whether it's through the service or motivational speaking to people. That's what I love, and that's why I have Ink by Malaya.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. When I think about what you just said, so and I'm a mother myself, so as we go through that, and it's not even about being superficial or any of that. It's just we're used to a certain image, we're used to a certain way that our body looks, and then we have to now find a new way to love ourselves again. I love it. And I did pull up this article about you. It's on Focus Daily News, and this is where we're talking about how you use your tattoo skills to brighten the lives, of mastectomy patients. And I quote, "It's such a common cancer, and I honestly want to try to make a difference through my services. Honestly, the world demands that you be perfect, poised, and have no flaws when you're a woman through all that we see, feel, and touch in society. The fact of the matter is that we're all different, but the differences are what makes us beautiful. Because if we were all the same, we would never know what real beauty was."
And that's the truth, because as women and men, we try to follow, what's popular out. And, the differences between us is really what makes us beautiful. And so it was just like I say, I will always announce, like, build your confidence. Like,
Yeah.
building confidence is the key of Ink by Malaya. That is the backbone, the structure, the foundation of my company is just building confidence through each service and through each motivational speaking that I do with people.
And I think it's really critical that you're highlighting that, because when we think about just even from a business standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
there really isn't a business south of the Trinity here that really provides the unique services that you have for our breast cancer patients or for people that experience trauma. And
Mm-hmm.
so I see it as you kind of being an angel to kind of help with that trauma that they suffered through, and just kind of help them become a new self and love and express themselves. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think you carving out your own lane with that is absolutely just rewarding. It's needed, it's necessary, and it's priceless.
It is, and it is something that I love doing. Like, that's, everybody finds that career or hobby that fits their personality, and this one is the perfect thing for my
Yeah.
personality because I have so much compassion
Yeah,
and love for people,
you
and
do.
I love to make people smile. And this is the best
This
thing.
is it, right.
Yeah, like more for than the people that my clients and everything. They make me happy when they
Mhm.
get stuff done. Just seeing their face is just what puts a light in my heart.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And then, especially when you say that too. So, you're actually not too far from us. So, you are located right here off of Hampton Road.
Mhm.
But not even just as far as, I mean, I think that listening and talking with you, you've actually just kind of expanded and grown just even past that.
I expanded my services to Nassau, Bahamas.
To where, girl?
Nassau,
Ah,
Bahamas.
I love it.
To give the opportunity in Caribbean islands a chance to experience stuff that they may not be able to have on the island.
Yeah,
And so I traveled over there every 3 months or so to, the breast cancer survivors that are there,
yeah.
let them have that opportunity to feel confident in themselves too.
I love that. I love that you are not just limiting yourself to just the local area, even though that in our area it's definitely needed, but
Hmm.
you're expanding, just beyond this country and just even going overseas. And I mean, is there a plastic surgeon that you work with there, or
Yes, so the plastic surgeon that I work with in Nassau, Bahamas is Dr. Neil.
Dr. Neil? Shout out to Dr.
Yeah, shout out to
Neil.
Dr. Neil. He's the top plastic surgeon in Nassau.
The top plastic surgeon. I love it. I love it. So then I have to ask then, because, we talk about motherhood, we talk about, image and self acceptance and self love. I mean, Ink by Malaya. So tell me a little bit about, like, where does that come from?
So I named the business after my daughter. So her name is Nyla Malaya Bullard. And like I said, the idea came from after having her. And so I wanted the company to be for her and just, all the love, all the compassion, building confidence. That's what she gave to me. And so that's
Yeah.
what I'm putting into the business. And that's why I named it after her.
Yeah, I love that. I love this. So it's like when you became a new mother, so it's there's a new baby that's born, the birth of a new baby, but the birth of a new mother, and then also people that have undergone breast cancer or mastectomy, or they've experienced certain things that they've changed, and it's now the birth of a new person because they're
Mm-hmm.
no longer the same person anymore. And now you've become an intricate detail to helping them, just kind of bridge that between self acceptance and self love.
Correct. That's it right there.
Right there.
Right there. That is it.
I love that. I love that. So, I was going to say, you and your husband, Daniel, you guys have been a part of the chamber for a long time,
Yeah.
long before you guys really actually joined. You've actually came to our 58th annual gala, and you were pregnant then.
Mm.
Y'all, so y'all see why I keep asking about the baby, because Akilah, she was pregnant with the baby and she don't even look like she's even had a baby. And I'm trying to meet the baby, like I don't know, like I'm trying to.
She'll meet her. She'll
I'll
meet
meet
her.
her. Okay, but you guys have been a part of the gala. You guys have come to our small business expo. You guys have always been around. So when we did your ribbon cutting, also shout out to Mayor Pro Tem Andre Bird, who stepped in for
Yes.
our Mayor Proctor, who also loves to come and attend to all of our ribbon cuttings. We just had one for you just recently.
For me and my husband,
Yes.
both together, because we share an office.
Yes.
So we have a family office. If you go in, his business is Tropical Pros Construction. So if you ever need construction, you can go to his office, and Ink by Malaya is in the back. So we work together constantly.
I love it. Sometimes it can go right or left,
Yeah. But it's going
But
right.
but I was just about to say, but it's going right. So I love it. And I love that our Mayor Pro Tem delivered your
Yes.
proclamation. But I also have a surprise for you as well.
Oh, uh-oh.
And so this is also a proclamation given to you and your husband from Senator Ted Cruz. So he
Okay.
definitely sends those out. We definitely want to obviously continue to welcome you and your husband to this area, continuing to give your services here. I'm a firm believer in that services like yours bring economic health to the community, and it provides long-lasting services. So I always say that because I tend to sound like a broken record, but it's very true, and
Yeah.
it's unique, and we need those services here. So I just wanted to give that to you.
Thank
So
you. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. So then tell me a little bit. Tell me, one of the questions I always ask all of our business owners, whether they started, they started in their entrepreneurship journey or
Mhm.
whether they've been established, I always think it's important to always ask, like, what's the best piece of financial advice that you've ever been given or that you still hold dear to?
Invest in yourself.
Mm.
Definitely invest in yourself. If you have an idea, any type of business that you want to start, you got to invest in yourself if you truly believe this is the route that you want to go.
Absolutely. I love that. It's very true because, you can't expect anyone else to invest in you.
Mhm.
You have to truly invest in yourself. And if you want anyone else to, you have to believe in that. And that's something that, God placed in your heart, your passion, because not everybody can even see or even share your goal or your passion, and it's
Yeah.
important that you hold that to your core and you continue to pursue that.
Yeah.
Now, where can we find you, Akilah?
Okay.
Tell us where we can find you. Guys need to come see her, and her office
Definitely
is
come
so
check me out.
nice. I love it.
So you can check me out, 1510 Northampton Road, Suite 240 in DeSoto, Texas, 75115.
I love. Now, can they find you on? Well, you're on Instagram and you're on
Yes.
Facebook.
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook and my website, all at Ink by Malaya. Well, Ink by Malaya on Instagram and Facebook, and inkbymalaya.com if you want to check out my website.
I love it. You guys come see it. I went in there and she has like all these different dyes and things.
I do.
I'm just, I mean, it's awesome. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by it. So I think I need to come see you because I'll never let Daniel off the hook. But
Oh, no.
when I first, I'll let y'all in on this. When I first met him and got a chance to meet you, Bo, and you told me your services and how you do semi-permanent tattooing for eyebrows, he was like, "So when you getting yours done?" I said, "Well, I guess I need to make an appointment."
Definitely come by and check me out anytime.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I want to switch it up a little bit. Let's have a little fun.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, okay.
Y'all, I'm nervous what questions you going to ask.
Don't worry, don't worry. So, let's start. Favorite food?
Crab legs.
Oh, you speaking my language.
I know she Creole, y'all.
Yeah. I am absolutely anything with some gumbo's my favorite too. But oh my goodness, I love me some crab legs.
Mhm.
Make it so hot that your lips be pepper.
That is it right there.
Oh,
Spicy.
spicy.
Spicy. Real spicy.
So that was gonna be my next question: spicy or mild?
Spicy.
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 All the spice in the world. I love it. Okay, favorite movie.
Okay. So it's not really a movie. It's like a docu-series. But it's that new Yeezus.
Okay.
And that's because, like, don't try and cancel Kanye. We all know everybody's trying to cancel Kanye through all the stuff he goes through. But he really is, like, a person who pushed hard for what he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And even though he did some crazy things, but he never gave up and was really confident in everything that he did, even still till today.
Okay. Okay. I like it.
And my second one is Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang.
Yes.
Out of all the classics in the world, you chose Pootie. So tell me, help me. Tell me about Pootie Tang.
So Pootie Tang, it is just a funny movie. You got to laugh sometimes.
Okay.
And that will have me crying laughing.
Okay, that's it's because it's just funny.
It is funny.
Okay,
It's
I'm with
funny.
you. Okay, I could dig it. I can dig it. Mine is Five Heartbeats.
No.
I love. I mean, Eddie Kane. I can quote that movie from beginning to end. Like,
Really?
yes, that is my movie. I know all the parts. I know the twirls. I know everything.
Oh. She done told me something.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for you coming on. I really just want to say that the Chamber of Commerce really appreciates you, Akilah.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We appreciate you as well as your husband with his construction services. You guys go see him too as well. I think that they make a dynamic couple and you guys were really involved, like I said before, with the chamber before even becoming official members. And so I think that just speaks to your heart and your heart for service and your heart for people. And we are just so excited about continuing to just partner with you. And now, Akilah, I have to invite you back, especially after you come back from the Bahamas, because we would love to hear stories.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we love to hear about your whole journey throughout this. So don't be a stranger.
I won't. I'll be back.
Okay.
I will be back.
Right, sounds good. Well, DeSoto, we actually thank you, Akilah. We actually have some upcoming announcements. So there are always some great things that are happening during this month here at your chamber, starting with ribbon cutting. So ribbon cuttings, we always say that is good news. You guys just had one too. Them scissors were sharp and big.
Oh, I almost cut myself.
No,
Yeah.
no.
They are some big scissors.
Right. It's funny. It's always a thing at the ribbon cutters because they really are sharp. But we definitely look at ribbon cuttings as doors are opening and that growth is happening. So we already had one on the 12th with Geico Insurance at Jennifer Reed's office. She's right next door to Planet Fitness off of 35, right there in the parking lot with Kroger. Also, we have another ribbon cutting on April 20th with Precise Notary, and two more ribbon cuttings on the 21st with Edelicious Gourmet and Total Point Urgent Care. And then also, too, the 21st is a popular day of this month, so we have our virtual job fair with the DeSoto Works, and that is hosted in partnership with us as well as the City of DeSoto, as well as Disciple Central, and it's powered through Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas. So it's definitely on our website. It's on the city's website. It's on our Facebook page. You can also visit on WFSDallas.com. So, guys, if you are looking for any type of work, here's your chance right here, and you can log in and at the convenience of your own home, sitting at home and not going anywhere. And then, last but not least, we also have on April 26th, it's our Power Her Networking Mixer. This one is coming up and being sponsored by Lonnie B Creative Design. So we'll have drinks and music and door prizes. Now, Akilah, you have to come.
I do. I am going to come.
Okay, because it's for women. And you're
I
in
know.
business and you need to network.
I know. And I'm telling y'all, like, the Power Her is probably, like, the best thing I've ever seen. Like, for women in business, you got to come out to this.
Yeah, absolutely. So we look forward to having you. And so you guys definitely, send us feedback. Let us know if you have questions, comments. Let us know if you have questions and, for Akilah. Of course, we definitely can share her information and she's going to be put out there. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let us know that we're supporting you as we continue to pour out to you guys and just share information about our members, about their businesses, but also what you're looking for. So without further ado, Miss Akilah, it's been my pleasure.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Until next time.
Bye.